If you are feeling unseen and invisible, then this story is for you. In the ancient sands of the Middle East lived a young woman whose story is rarely told. A woman who felt invisible, unheard, and forgotten. Yet she became the first person in scripture to give God a name. Her name was Hagar. Hagar was not born into a place of privilege. She worked as a servant in the household of Abraham and Sarah, living quietly, faithfully, doing her duties with a gentle spirit. But beneath her calm appearance was a woman longing for dignity, longing to be seen. Sarah, unable to have children, carried a deep sorrow in her heart. In desperation, she made a decision that would change all their lives. She gave Hagar to Abraham so that a child might be born through her. And though Hagar never asked for this, she soon carried a child, a blessing to the household, but a heavy, complicated weight for her own heart. As Hagar's stomach grew, so did the tension in the home. Emotions clashed, words became sharp, feelings were wounded. Hagar felt trapped between two worlds, loved by no one, understood by none, and carrying a child she had never planned for. Her loneliness grew heavier each day. One day, overwhelmed by hurt and confusion, Hagar ran away. She walked alone into the wilderness, her feet tired, her heart breaking, the desert wind burning against her skin. She found a spring of water
Hagar,
and collapsed beside
where
it.
have you
And
come
for the
from?
first time, she
And
let
where
herself
are you
cry.
going?
But even in the wilderness, Hagar was not invisible. At that quiet spring, an angel of the Lord appeared to her, not with anger,
Return,
not with judgment,
Hagar.
but
You
with
are not
gentleness.
forgotten.
But heaven had
The child
heard her.
you carry
Heaven
will
had
grow
seen
in-
her tears. In
Your
that
future
sacred
is
moment,
not one
something
of
awakened in her
abandonment,
heart.
but
Hope,
of
where there had been
promise.
none. Strength, where she felt weak. And a truth she would never forget. She was the first person in the entire Bible to speak those
You are
words.
the
A
God
servant girl,
who
forgotten
sees
by
me.
people, but never forgotten by God. With new strength, she returned home. She raised her son, Ishmael, knowing that God's promise rested on him, and that she was never invisible in heaven's eyes. And so Hagar left, not in anger, but in heartbreak. She walked into the wilderness with her son, little food, little water, and no clear path. Every step was a question. God, are you still with me? When the child grew faint, Hagar could no longer bear the sight of her own son dying. She placed him under a shrub, stepped away, and lifted her voice to the
Lord,
heavens. The wilderness of Beersheba
do
is no
not
place for
let
the
me
weak.
watch
The sun
the
scorched
boy
their skin.
die.
The wind stirred their faces. Hours turned into days, and soon their last drop of water was gone. Close up on Hagar's trembling hand as she shakes the empty water skin. But the God who sees did not look away. Hagar slowly raises her head, hope returning to her eyes. And then she saw it, a well she hadn't noticed before, placed there, not by chance, but by God's mercy. Hagar lifts water to Ishmael's lips. Strength returns. She drinks too, trembling with relief. From that moment on, God stayed with the boy. He grew strong. He became a skilled archer, a man of the desert. Just as God promised, Hagar entered the wilderness as a broken servant, but she walked out as the mother of a nation. Her story reminds us, even when life pushes you into dry places, even when people abandon you, the God who sees, still sees you, still hears you, still provides.